Alright, so we're going to talk about reflections now. So reflection is commonly called a flip. So we are flipping the image. So it flips all the points. So we're flipping all the points over a line of symmetry. Really, we're finding its opposite is another way to look at it. The line of symmetry is a line in which we reflect over. So we want to graph the reflection described and then list the coordinates. So it says that we reflect K across the x-axis. So I always draw where my line of symmetry is. So it's the x-axis, which is this axis, right? So this is my line of symmetry. So this is my line of symmetry. So we're reflecting. Think about it like folding it in half, right? So if I had a piece of paper with the point K on it and I folded it in half and I drew a K again, where would that be on the other side? So we're flipping it downwards. So what we look at is this is from my line of symmetry, it's 3 up and 2 from the origin. So we're going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to go 2 to the right from the origin, but instead of 3 up, I'm going to do the opposite of going up. I'm going to go 3 down. So now that's where my K is, but remember it's an apostrophe K. So now we have to list the coordinates. Now that we graphed it, we list the coordinates for K. As still remember we went right 2, but now we went down -3. Okay, so we're going to kind of do the same thing. So we want to reflect the point P to -3. So first we're going to graph that point. 2, -3 is right here. This is P. Then we want to count the distance from each point to the line of reflection. The line of reflection is the y-axis. Here's my line of reflection. So it's down 3, right 2. So since we're kind of folding it sideways, we're still going to go down 3. So we're still going to go down 3. But instead of right 2, we're going to go left 2. So the opposite, right? And then that's going to be my reflected P, my P apostrophe. So that point is now -2, -3. So that's what my P apostrophe is. Okay? So we're going to keep on doing the same thing. Okay? So we're going to do across the x-axis. The x-axis is here. This point is 2 over, 1 up. So I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to go 2 over, but down 1. So there's my L apostrophe. Let's do D. D is 3 over, 4 up. Since it's my x-axis, that's why I changed the opposite up or down. Opposite up or opposite down. So since we're going up 4, now we're going to go over 3, down 4. And that's my apostrophe D, right? And then we have one more. We got to do Y. So we went over 4, up 3. So we're still going to go over 4, but now we're going to go down 3. And that's my apostrophe Y. So now I'm going to clean this up a little bit. And I'm going to connect all my points. So I got L, which was, I erased. L is here. Oh, that's way too thick. And I'm going to connect those here, here, and here. So now let's write these ordered pairs. L is 2, -1. D is 3, -4. And Y is 4, -3. Okay? So again, our x-axis, we do the opposite of up or down. For our y-axis, we do the opposite, left or right. Okay, so let's try these. So my y-axis is my line of symmetry. It's right here. So my P is to the left 4, and it's not up and down. So since my y-axis is my opposite left or right, since I went to the left 4, I'm going to go to the right 4. And that's where I'm going to put my apostrophe P. My H is over 4, down 3. So it's to the left 4, down 3. I'm going to do the opposite of left. I'm going to go right 4, down 3. And that's my H. T is just down 3. And it's not left or right. So it's going to stay there and become T apostrophe. Because I don't do the opposite. It just stays where it is. Now I can connect those dots. Here, here, and here. Now let's write where those ordered pairs are. So P is at 4, 0. H is at 4, -3. And T is at the same spot of 0, -3. All right, so I want you to pause the video for a quick second, and I want you to try number 5. So I want you to pause and try number 5 on your own. All right, so I'm hoping you paused the video, you tried number 5. It reflects across the y-axis, so that's opposite, left, right. Okay, so for E, I went 4 to the left, up 2. I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to go right 4, up 2. So that's why E apostrophe is right here. H, same thing, left 1, up 2. So I go right 1, up 2. And that's why H apostrophe is there. And then same thing for Y and I. And then you just have to find the ordered pairs, right? So we went over 4, up 2. So that's 4, 2. For I, we go over 3, down 3, because it's down, we go to the -3. And Y is 1, -3, and H is 1, 2. All right, so hopefully you did okay on that. If you didn't understand that, ask me questions, okay? We're going to keep on going. Describe the transformation, okay? So remember, if we go from the left to the right, so left and right, that's over the y-axis. Up or down, that's the x-axis. So, because this was kind of folded in half, it went from the right side here over to the left side. This is a reflection over the y-axis, right? It goes here over the y-axis. Because this one went from, okay, look at 7. Our original one is here, it's up, and then it goes down to the red one, right? So up to down is that it's reflecting over the x-axis. So this is reflection over the x-axis. All right, I want you to try 8 on your own. We're gonna check that next time I see you in class. So pause the video and try 8. Okay, pause the video and try 8 for me now. All right, so we're going to go over that in class. We're just going to keep on going and look at number 9. So we're going to find the coordinates of the image without graphing. So we do that by multiplying by -1, okay? So if it is going over the x-axis, you multiply your y values by negative. So x, So if it goes over the x-axis, multiply y by -1. If it goes over your y-axis, you multiply x by -1. So, looking at h, right? Looking at h, we have -4, 3. Remember that it's x and then y. So because we're reflecting over our x-axis, we want to multiply our y value by -1. So our new h, our h apostrophe, is -4, -3. Our x here is -2, 5. We want to multiply our y, our 5, by -1. So our new x is -2, -5. For f, we started off with -2, 2, right? We want to multiply this by -1. And our new f is -2, -2, right? And that's because we know we're reflecting across the x-axis, which means we multiply y by -1. Now we're going to do the opposite, right? We know that we're reflecting over the y-axis. So that means we're going to multiply x by -1. So we have u is -5, 1. So we want to multiply this by -1. So -5 times -1 means our new u is 5, 1. Our m, which is -2, 5, we want to multiply this -2 by -1. And now our new m is 2, 5. Last one, our k is -3, 0. Multiply your x by -1. We get a new k of 3, 0. All right, so I want you to try 11 on your own. So next time I see you in class, we're going to review 8. We're going to review 8 and 11 together. So try those two on your own for me.